Next job is to do this work. On this work, let us think on different operations to be done here. If you look here, if you look to this drawing, we look for one cutting tool, the same like the one we used before for doing, facing, and a plane turning, and it will help us also for doing a taper turning. Then, after taper turning, we'll use another tool called nailing tool. We use this one. This nailing tool will help us to put some knobs on our part. We will use this tool for grooving. If you look here, we use this tool for grooving, and it will also be used for this parting off. We will use this material. We are sure the overall length of this part is equal to 70. 70 will be, this part is enough. Now, let's start. If you remember, we start by fixing the workpiece inside the chuck. Remember, in our session, we are only using the chuck for fixing our blank material. We are sure from those jaws till we reach the end of our part, 70 millimeter will be available without touching to the jaws. Remember, we are allowed to fix a part only in a chuck when the length to be machined is at least 2 times the diameter of our blank material. Now let's fix our tool. We'll start by doing facing. Now we start. We are going to start by doing facing. With facing, you will incline your cutting tool in order to allow only to the cutting edge to touch on your workpiece. If we start from 0, if I take 2 millimeter, even 3 millimeter on this cross-slide hand wheel. Now, to feed, I will use this wheel on the compound rest. I turn back to my start point. Then I feed. I take the cutting depth, then I feed in this direction. This operation is the taper turning. Now it's time for finishing. We can change the speed. So now our taper is done. The next operation, we are going to fix this cutting tool. We start by checking if this cutter is located at the center height. We put this metal shim of 1 millimeter of thickness. Then our tool is I'm going to reduce the speed. Now, I'm sure when I touch here, the cutter is at 25. Remember, the outside diameter is equal to 46, and I'm looking for a diameter of 30. Because this surface is not looking well, I can do a facing here. So now this part is done, and if you remember, first of all we did the facing, then we did the plane turning, after we did the taper turning by using our parting tool or grooving tool. We create those grooves. Then after, by using this nailing tool, we create those knobs on this part. Then after, the same tool we use for grooving, we use it for parting off. Then the part is finished. Thank you for watching this third session of our lesson. See you next time. Our next session will be lathe machine work between the chuck and the live center.